Hey you guys, happy 2024. I thought we'd go ahead and wrap up 2023 by doing a my favorites video. I went ahead and put a list together of makeup, skincare, lifestyle, all the products that I think that you should check out as well that I especially love for 2023. I'm already using some of these products for 2024 and I have a feeling they're gonna be my favorites again. But I thought I would go ahead and share this list with you, and just keep in mind that all of these items might be a repeat from some of my other videos, but they're definitely items that I stand behind and I extremely recommend to you guys. If you like this list, please go ahead and share with me what items you love for 2023 and I'll go ahead and check them out as well. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and let's get into the video. So I thought we'd go ahead and get started with skincare. I have some of my favorites here. The first item here is the Fenty Skin Cookies and Clean Detox Face Mask, and this is just a really nice mask for your face to go ahead and put. It detoxifies. It actually feels a little bit like clay from back in the day, but it's not as drying. I love it because the little beads kind of spread out over the skin and makes like a nice little gray clay mask, and you can feel it kind of sucking everything out. But it's definitely amazing and I highly recommend it, by Fenty Beauty. Next item is by Tatcha, the Violet Sea Radiance Mask. This has been a long time favorite of mine, but I just thought I'd go ahead and mention it because it's so luxurious. It comes with a nice gold spoon, kind of has that cooling effect, and you can see I've worked my way through this. It's a nice purple vitamin C mask. It's great to brighten your skin and hydrate it. So I like to do these masks, kind of alternate between once a week, whether I do the Fenty Skin Cookies and Clean mask or I'll do the Tatcha Violet Sea Radiant mask. Moving right along with skincare, something that is new for me this year is the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. I love putting this either morning or night. You can do this. I usually do it in the morning just to go ahead and set my face for a primer right after I get out of the shower. It's a nice little hydrating mist. It just kind of preps your skin for anything else that's going to come, whether it be moisturizer, creams, oils, sunscreen, anything like that. But it's a nice, just easy spray. It's SOS, Save Our Skin, and I love it because it soothes, purifies, and renews the skin. So definitely something to check out that I recommend. New discovery for me this year, but I've been using it consistently. This is actually my second bottle, so I do recommend the Tower 28. Moving right along with sunscreen. You guys have heard me mention this before, but it's literally become one of my favorites. I'm religious about sunscreen. I do not skip a day without wearing it. I try to even apply it to the back of my hands if I have any extra, or I'll even apply it in the car with a normal sunscreen. But for my face, I love the Summer Fridays Shade Drops Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. This, I can't even tell you how many bottles I've been through, but I've been wearing this all year. It sits really nicely under makeup. I tend to have a little bit of an oilier skin, so this is just really nice for any kind of skin tone that you might have. It's moisturizing, not drying. It doesn't leave a white cast. Actually a little bit of a yellow tint, which I think is really great for contrasting redness. But anyway, this is just one of the best sunscreens out there right now, and Summer Fridays. When I get ready in the morning, I love to actually mix my Summer Friday sunscreen with my de-bronzing anti-pollution Sunshine Drops by Junk Elephant. This has been a popular favorite of mine all year long. I mix the two together in my hand and I go ahead and pat it everywhere, bring it down my neck. But this just adds a little bit of an illuminizer, a little bit of a tan, but nothing too crazy. It just kind of is a nice base for your makeup. Makes everything just look even, adds a little hint of a glow underneath, but again, nothing shimmery. So this is just one of my favorites, again, by Drunk Elephant. One makeup spray that stood out for me this year after I go ahead and apply my makeup. I do live in a very humid environment and I love to set my makeups. Like I mentioned, I'm a little bit on the oilier side. So this by Milk, it's the makeup setting spray. It is so good if you are worried about humidity or you really want your makeup to last all day long. It has a nice mister. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So you just shake it. Just so pretty. It doesn't leave like any splotchiness, and you'll see after a few minutes my makeup will just be so set and dry and matte, but it's just locking it in as well. And I love that the sprayer on this is a really fine mist, and again, it's one of my favorites. So Milk Makeup. I want to share a standout hair product for me this year. Again, I mentioned the humidity that I live in, but even on a day when it's not necessarily humid, it's just you want to tame any flyaways. Obviously, I have highlighted hair, so I tend to have breakage, and then when they grow back in, I have little flyaways up here. But something that I noticed really helps me, actually should have used it today, but it is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, and magically transforms texture. It's amazing with humidity proofing powers. So this is just, look at that glow. This is just one of my standout products for styling my hair and before I use my Dyson Airwrap, which I've mentioned before. But this is definitely a product that I will continue to purchase in 2024. This next product, you might kind of roll your eyes out just because of the brand name, but I've used it and I absolutely love it. It's so handy. I think it's adorable. It's the Chanel, basically a Chanel hand cream. It just comes out of this little pump here. It doesn't spill in your bag. It smells so luxurious, and it's kind of a nice reminder to go ahead and put on your hand cream. That way you can go ahead and have a nice supple skin, and it's a little bit of an indulgence, but it's just super fun, and I love putting this on. I wanted to share a few fragrances with you. Obviously, as the year goes on and the seasons change and the weather changes, I do tend to change up my fragrance, but I wanted to share a few with you that I wore throughout the year, and I'll mention which season I wore them in. But first, I wanted to start with this Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This one I wore in the start of the year for many, many months. It's quickly turned into one of my favorite. I get so many compliments whenever I wear this. It's a nice, sweet, mature cherry fragrance, a little bit fruity if you're into that, but it definitely has a long-lasting power, and it's just so nice on the skin. I did switch to the Valentino fragrance, and then in the winter months, you guys probably saw this in my Sephora haul, but I did go ahead and pick up Angel Share by Kilian, and this one is just so warm and luxurious for fall. It's such an adorable bottle. Looks like a shot of whiskey, as I said, but this one is just super nice. It kind of reminds me of like warm apple pie with a mature, elevated, almost vanilla, creamy, cinnamony scent. It's very hard to describe, just warm and cozy. And I'm still wearing this in winter right now. I do love this one that I wanted to recommend. Alright, so the bulk of this video is going to be my favorite makeup products. I first wanted to start with kind of the process that I apply these items, just to make it a little bit easier, but I'll have everything linked down below, or at least mentioned in the description, so that way if you have any questions you can just check out that below. But I first wanted to start with foundation. I have loved this brand for so long, and it is Lawless. They did come out with Conceal the Deal Long Wear Full Coverage Foundation. It is a clean makeup brand, and I just love that concept because it's so important to recognize what we're putting on our skin. Our skin is our biggest organ on our body that is directly absorbing products, and it's very important to know what's inside. I love this foundation. I wore it almost every single day. It has a nice little roller ball inside, so when you shake it, you can kind of hear that it's really mixing up the product. There's a lot of good skincare in here, so you do have to mix really well, but this is the Lawless foundation, and my shade is in Golden. The next three items are ironically all different but very similar. They're contour bronzers. So the first one is the Hollywood Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. This is in a dark shade, but it's a really nice wand to go ahead and contour your cheekbone. It works really well under makeup before you set any powders on top. So this will really give you a dramatic effect. This one is a little bit easier to apply. It doesn't take as much work. You can just literally rub it right on. You can put it on a brush, which is usually how I do it, but it is by Milk Makeup, and this is in the color Highlighter Illuminator in Flash. So there's a little bit of a bronzier shimmer, so I like to apply this a little bit on the higher end of my cheekbones when I'm contouring, but you can use it for all over. I just think that these little products, you get so much in them even though they're so small, so that's convenient. And then my third favorite contour stick. This is one that I actually use every single day underneath my foundation because I feel like it's easiest to apply that way. It's the Merit contour stick in CN. This is it. Fits really perfectly in like the pockets or even like down my nose. I just apply this directly on my skin and I think it works really, really well. But this is something that I wear every single day and I definitely recommend this. If you're gonna get one of the three, this is gonna be my top pick. It's safe for skin. It doesn't make you break out. It has clean products in it. So I really, really love this brand by Merit. Opposite of contour is highlighter. So one highlighter that stood out for me this year is going to be the Ilia. This is in a cream Cosmic Dancer shade and really nice. You can see it here. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. So this is not like a bing highlighter in your face. It's more of a very subtle glow. So you can apply this throughout the day. You can do it under makeup, you can do it on top. You're not going to get that bing effect, but I think that highlighters right now, it's really not that popular to have that like white highlight glow anymore. It's more of like a natural, we want to see your real skin shine through. This is going to give you that effect and it's just so creamy and easy to apply. So again, in Cosmic Dancer. If you are looking for that bing highlight, which I'm not against at all because I love it too. My favorite one for this year is going to be, no surprise, but it is the Decor palette that everyone raves about. It's a 001 universal, so it has a very white strobe palette. I actually like to mix all of them, but one of my favorite colors in this, but I actually discovered later in the year, is this pink color here. It just looks so pretty on the skin. Let me go ahead and just kind of show you here. So you can see how it just picks up the light there. I'll do it on this side so we're even. It's just really, really pretty. Definitely when Barbie came out, I was like, oh, let me try this. And I really love it. So I wish I'd been wearing it all year, but one of my favorite highlighters. This color is really great for the inner corners of the eyes, just to brighten that face. And then these two for bronzing are just perfect. So this is a very universal color, hence the name Universal, but I do recommend it and it is worth the hype. One makeup company that stood out to me this year was Makeup by Mario. I did try a few of his products, which I absolutely love, but one product that I do want to mention in this video for my favorites for 2024 was his lip liner. I did pick up the lip liner in the shade Kevin. And what I love about these lip liners, they're dual-ended, so you get a lip liner brush on one end, and then you get a lip sharpener, which I have upstairs, and then the lip liner itself. So again, this is in the shade Kevin. This is such a nice berry. I wanted something that was a little bit bold, so you can see it's a nice very berry color. When you dab it out, it does sheer out a little bit to be like a nice mauve pink, not too nude, which I do love a nude lip as well. But this was just so good because it really helps to define if you want to overline your lips or give it that like defined pout. Really, really pretty. So I do love any of the lip liners, but Kevin was one that I don't hear a lot of people talk about and I really like. Along with lips, I mentioned Lawless, which is one of my favorite makeup brands just because they enhance clean beauty. They really promote being that talc-free, skin-safe makeup brand. And one product that all the girlies on TikTok really talked about a lot was Forget the Filler. I've been wearing this for such a long time. This is one of my favorite colors. So it is in the shade Daisy Pink. It is the lip gloss. I love this applicator you can see here, but I'll go ahead and, do you see that? Do you see that? It is like glass. It's so pretty. It's not sticky. It doesn't have any sort of like tingling, lip plumping, crazy effect that makes your skin burn or your lips burn and then they turn red. That's awful. This is just really nice and soothing. Whenever I put this on, I get so many compliments on my lips, and I try not to draw too much attention to my lips sometimes, but you can just see that beam. It's so pretty when you put it on. But again, this is in the shade Daisy Pink. They have a lot of pretty universal colors that have just like a hint of color if you want to just go for like the basic clear. It does have a little hint of sparkle in it, and then they have some purples and darker colors as well. So I love this lip gloss. It smells so good, like a Jolly Rancher. And then the last products I wanted to mention for makeup is going to be by Rare Beauty. I tried so many products this year. I know a lot of them sold in and out. I've tried the highlighters. I tried all the liquid blushes. I've tried the contour sticks. Some of my standout favorite products, and pretty much I love them all, but it definitely was the liquid blushes. I have two here. These are the two products that I think are a little more universal, very flattering on a lot of skin tones. In the summer, I wore the orange more than I thought I would. The pink I actually wore more in the fall. So let me go ahead and show you what they look like. You pull that out, see how bright that orange is, but it does sheer out. I use a beauty blender to apply it. I'm just gonna do a dot for you so you can see right there. But let me go ahead and shear that out. When you bounce it out with the beauty blender on the high bones of your cheeks, it's such a pretty lifting sun-kissed glow color. And then the other shade, so that orange shade was actually Enjoy. And then the other one I have is Grace, which is a darker mauve pink. So I use less there, but you can see what you're working with the colors. This one really blends out really nicely. And then I love that it feels like a powder when it dries. So you can kind of see that. This one I'll go ahead and blend out as well. This one I put a little more product on, but you can kind of see both really pretty. You can see this one on my skin tone was my favorite for summer just because of the glow that it gave me and like the blush effect. Even with makeup, foundation, powder, this still like would shine through and really flattering. This lip gloss is giving me life right now. It's so pretty. So lastly, I wanted to go ahead and wrap this up with a setting powder. This one is by Givenchy. It's no surprise, it's the Prism Libre. It actually comes with 4 colors in one, which I think is so genius. It has so many different effects for your skin, but it's a nice yellow, a peach, a beige, and a purple tone just to go ahead and counteract any colors that you don't want on your face, such as red. But I just think it's such a flattering, nice powder, and I'll actually show you how I apply it. So you do kind of tap it off so all colors mix inside, and then you can tap a little bit onto the lid. And I like to use these triangle velvet applicators, which are also one of my favorites, but you just like tap it in and it's such a nice universal color. It's so pretty. So any shine, it really sets the makeup for long wear for all day. And again, it's by Givenchy. I also have the pink one, which I wear under my eyes sometimes. Super flattering, especially when you're doing pink blush and you just want to create that like lifted effect. That's really pretty as well. I'm gonna share some lifestyle items. So the first one is actually these little sticky silicone stickers. I have them on all my phone cases. Right now I'm currently using a all black phone case with the black stickers. These are so convenient if you do any sort of content creation or you want to take selfies or you just like watching videos on your phone. You can just post it on your mirror when you're getting ready in the bathroom. You can post it anywhere that you just like to watch your phone or watch videos, and they're just so convenient. I tried a phone case over the holidays that was kind of like a swirly metallic silver similar to my nails, and it was so pretty, but I could not stick these on them and it drives me crazy because I just missed them so much. So I definitely recommend these for future. I used them all throughout 2023 and I absolutely loved them. The next item is going to be a little bit of home decor. So you can see back here I have this marble bowl. Super flattering. You can stick a candle inside. You can just use it for a catch-all tray, for jewelry. I have nothing in that one right now, but I also have the smaller size, so I just thought I'd show you up close. It's really heavy and substantial. It's real marble. I got these on Amazon, so I will try to find those and link them below, but I just thought I'd share because if you're into home decor like I am, this is just such a nice piece to literally move around, put anywhere, put on your nightstand, in your living room, on your coffee table, anywhere that you have a little corner that you feel like something's missing. Go ahead and add this and it just adds a nice little pizzazz. The next couple of items I want to talk about are great for 2024 for setting your goals, for intention. Also looking back in 2023, I use these throughout the entire year. So one of my goals for 2023 was to read more, get off my phone a little bit more, or just kind of like find alternative ways to wind down and relax at the end of the day. So it's obviously my Kindle. I've shared this before, but I highly recommend it. I love that the Kindle has sort of an interface where it's not like a blue light where you have on your phone. It doesn't emit that same light. It just has a nice little backlit effect like an actual book. And I just love that it's digital. I can, bring this with me and I don't have a ton of books around my house. It's just exactly what I need. It's so easy to download. And then the next thing that I used all throughout 2023, I actually started this in 2023, and I'm continuing it into 2024, and I'm only about halfway done. And I feel like I've gotten so many entries in this because whenever I journal, I find that it's really hard to stay consistent. So one of my goals this year is to be more consistent in that aspect, but it is a 5-minute journal. I've talked about this before, but starting and ending your day with gratitude just really on a cellular level makes such a big impact for your goals and your affirmations that you want to write down. I think it's so intuitive and just like honing into what it is that you want out of life and what is going to make you happy. So I highly recommend this. Talk about this all the time, but it is the 5-minute journal. They have new colors as well, but I'm just tried and true to this color, this neutral palette. One bag that I wore all throughout 2023 was my Lululemon crossbody. You can kind of fanny pack, belt bag, whatever. I wear it crossbody. I wore this when I traveled. I just kept my passport in front of me secure. It fits so much inside. You can see it has a mesh pocket here, 2 on the side, a zipper compartment on the back, really nice, smooth, big zipper around, and adjustable strap. You can't complain. Everyone is familiar with this bag. I just thought I'd go ahead and mention it for 2023. I'm going to continue wearing it into 2024. My friend actually gifted me a very nice one that is in gold and black, and so I've already been wearing that for 2024, but this is just the basic all black, and I thought I'd share because this is the one I actually used in 2023 the most. All right, you guys, so we are wrapping up this video. The last item I wanted to share was actually a gift, and it was gifted to me towards the end of the year of 2023. But I did want to go ahead and share it because it's such a convenient bag. You would not believe. I don't even know why I never looked at this bag before. I never even knew about this bag, to be honest. So this person really knows me, and they did such a good job picking out this bag for me, and it is by Gucci. And let me go ahead and show it to you. This is the bag itself. It has the classic Gucci print, a nice big silver zipper, and then an adjustable strap with the leather detail on the side. This fits so much inside. I've worn this numerous times, and I can tell this bag is gonna look new like day one. It wears really well. I love that it's a very minimal logo, but obviously everyone knows this logo if they're familiar with this brand, but it's nothing too loud, nothing too colorful. It's very universal and flattering. It's gonna match so many outfits. I typically wear this with all black. You can wear this with colors. It's just so complimentary and it's so comfortable. I love the fact that it's adjustable. The buckle itself is really big, so nothing pinches. It's just, I can't say enough great things about this. You can wear this so many different ways. I wear it more of like a fanny style rather than crossbody with this type of bag just because it is rectangular. But you can see, like, compared to my face, it's so understated but so roomy. It has a good width. It's cloth, so it's very flexible and a lot fits in here. I just love it. So I'm such a happy girl, and I wanted to share this with you in case you are looking for a bag for 2024. All right, you guys, that wraps up my favorites for 2023. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, putting all these items together and coming up with this list and really cultivating and having all these products in here intentionally, because I really think that they were valuable, and I hope you find some value and maybe get some ideas of things you want to try out for 2024. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you are just jumping into the new year so excited, so grateful, and so intentional. I want you guys to let me know what items you are interested in trying, and leave me a comment below letting me know what your favorite item for 2023 was. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'm so excited for 2024. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.